There was a video that was uploaded 4 weeks ago by Moga, which the title of this really interests me. Can I beat Genshin Impact without playing? I feel like this is going to be a funny video, but also it's like, bro, if you can, even with like Zhongli and stuff, that is absolutely crazy. Surely you can't 36-star the Abyss without play. What does he even mean? I'm going to let him explain, and we're going to watch this together, because I obviously don't have the full picture yet. Let's see.
Can you beat Genshin without playing? Or perhaps a more apt name would be like the E-only challenge, focusing on
Wait, E only without normal attacks or moving?
on everything but the character dealing damage. This was a video suggestion I got like 6 months ago while I was streaming. And I was like, sure, there's not much going on in Genshin right now. Let's do some dumb challenges. Hi, by the way. I know it's been a
That sounds insane. I personally don't think you'd be able to 36-star like that. I would be very negatively surprised if you can.
But anyway, let's get started. We have to decide on our team
start from
first.
here. Let's go.
The suggestion mentioned like only Archons, including Farina. I know she's not a
only Archons with E's. I mean, Zhongli Shield, Raiden E is good, Farina, and then
real Archon, but like
she's not a real Archon. Oh no, you're gonna upset Twitter with that one, bro.
She's an Archon in my heart. I forgot how Raiden does her coordinated attacks. It just says when characters with this buff attack and deal damage. That's something.
Isn't it only with normal attacks, or am I crazy? I don't really use Raiden too often, so I'm not 100% sure.
I think we should check first before deciding on the team. I am aware I should know this. It is an easy test though. We're just going to put Farina's pets out and press E and do nothing else. Anything electrical
Any damage?
popping?
Oh,
yes,
damn.
indeed, we do have
Nice. That's actually huge. I didn't know that.
that going. Okay,
Wow.
we don't need to attack at all. I mean, damn, just with these two, it's kind of popping off already. The issue is
that is
if we
kinda
have
crazy.
Farina and we're only allowed to press E and none of the Archons heal at all, we can't even heal with Farina because that would require pressing the charge attack button.
True, but you can just use Zhongli, right, for shields. Sure, you're not going to get heals, but...
All right, sure. For now, we will limit ourselves to the Archons. And honestly, I'm just going to give...
Honestly, I feel like Marwika in this team is probably not the best idea, even with the E. I feel like Zhongli would be better, so you just don't take damage, and the rest of them can just hyper bloom.
everyone their signature weapon, even if, you know, they might technically have better weapons. It just feels appropriate since we're following a theme anyway. I'm not going to mess with artifact builds yet, but the suggester did suggest giving Golden Troop to everyone, you know, because we can only do E. But anyway, I think they're all good. I'm going to take a quick look at their stats. You can take a look as well if you just want to see how they're all built. Probably should build her differently, but we're just
Damn,
gonna
dude, all of these are goated builds. Moga kind of beast, dude.
But just for your reference, if you care, have a new Abyss. I may have just gotten super lucky when a character's elemental skill hits an opponent when the counter say a shockwave will be unleashed. Okay.
True damage.
Quite lucky.
Yeah, that is a lucky buff to have.
I was not planning to give myself an advantage, but we have Cryo and Dendro here in floor 11.
Okay, so no Cryo, but Dendro will work.
Enemy list, but I usually don't care until chamber 12. Yeah, there's stuff here. I'm probably going to throw the Archon team in.
The epitome of Spiral Abyss. Ah, yes, there's stuff here.
First half, though. I think the only important thing is that Farina is off field because she does have Golden Troop. Now that I think about it, I wonder if this was some kind of passive aggressiveness because, like, we can't really mess up here when we're only pressing E. So.
Oh, you're allowed to move as well. Okay, never mind.
There we go. The rotation is finished. We'll probably swap back to someone at one point, but besides that, we're just going to try and dodge the attacks.
I assumed there would be no moving allowed, but I guess...
HP, so, I don't know. We can, like, go back to Nahida and, you know, keep applying that stuff. She's probably going to be the best on field here. I guess it's just supposed to be AFK. Are we really supposed to not move, though? We're just going to die. Actually,
try not move. Well. I'm curious. If you just try not... I'm curious if you can clear the Spiral Abyss with 36 stars, literally without doing anything other than pressing E. Literally just not even moving, not dodging. If you can, that's insane.
The question is, though, could we get 3 stars? I mean, here at floor 11, sure, we will just try not moving. Like, not even, you know, we'll swap out, I guess, but... Yeah, see, we're dead already. That's not going to work without Zhongli.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
But I do think, in general, I think Zhongli would be better in that team if you're doing this challenge because, like I said, you could then just hyper bloom and not worry about burning or burgeon.
Floor 11 doesn't count. We're just getting through it to get to floor 12, even though I'm going to try and stick to just not doing normal attacks or bursts for now.
Yeah, of course. I think that's fair.
It is funny how...
No burst either is kind of crazy, dude. Not gonna cap.
Stupidly strong they are with just their E's, though, you know? Even though, like, Farina's not even that strong right now because we're already at half HP. You know, and her pets are not doing buffed damage.
Wow,
there's one enemy left, right? Farina's the only one I really should try and not be on field with.
Yeah,
I think everyone else doesn't really matter, but
yeah, there's really not going to be
too much to say here until I have like issues and troubles. Okay, E only plus AFK for floor 12. I would like to go as Escoffier, but unless you're in like a pure freeze team, it's kind of not.
Yeah,
good.
And then it's like also what you're going to do for the second floor as well, right?
Look at the enemy list, I suppose. Lava Dragon statue. I think we try first half because at least when we fail, you know, we just restart from there.
True.
I kind of want to just try Frina, Mawika, and Zhongli. Baiju might work. I often wish my Baiju was C1, so he had 2 charges. Elemental
Interesting.
Mastery,
Go a bit
sure.
Burgeon.
I guess we're trying to get a couple of...
Maybe.
Okay, nope. I already messed up. I am not allowed to move. No, I have to move to at least start the challenge.
Yeah,
I absolutely can't.
Yeah, if you're doing not moving from loading in, you're kind of screwed.
So, we're just going to start with that. Go to Mawika. This is actually somehow harder. It just feels so unnatural to not move.
Yep.
We're gonna save Baiju's heal, I guess, for when we need it, which is I guess right now, because Frina is indeed eating our HP.
Okay.
We will need to go to Zhongli to get a fresh shield.
Zhongli shield. This is insane.
This is actually kind of working though.
Yeah, it is. That's
so
wild to me. That is stupid.
It's actually kind of working. Maybe we take someone besides Baiju. Even though, like, yeah,
bro,
I don't know.
the Dendro's good though.
Let's get a fresh shield.
But
Mawika,
I do think Hyper Bloom would be
Frina,
a bit better.
Yeah, I think we'll definitely need more damage. I don't know. These are the only 2 enemies left, but it is taking a while, and we have a boss.
This looks fun. Actually, or trolling?
In second chamber, so we have not moved at all. We're just kind of cycling through our characters, making sure.
I mean, he's literally standing still, pressing E and switching character.
That, right? Come on.
If that looks fun to you,
you have no idea how hard I have to like hold my.
I personally disagree. This doesn't look fun to me, but it is interesting to me to see at least.
No, not actually. Okay, just because that's like so second nature. Okay, here we go. The enemies moved me at one point, and now the camera is weird. But I'm not even going to change that. So
move
deal
your
with
mouse.
it, I guess.
I think that's
I'm
fine.
still obviously not AFK. I still have to cycle through and press E. Oh no, my shield is gone. Why is this one going worse than before? So we have like a 1 minute to kill this guy now. I don't know how that's gonna work.
Okay, so he's doing this normally, I guess.
Use my Versa team when I'm not sure what team to bring, and that's not working at all. Do we have to do something to him? Oh my god, you have to read. So he has.
Yes, you have to read.
3 different states. I assume the first one we were never able to get out of, 150 rest to everything, which is ridiculous.
Exactly.
That's crazy. Even in the second phase, still 45% rest to everything, then 150.
Yeah, this boss is kind of insane in terms of how resistant it is.
For Pyro, and then finally in Overburn, just normal res. I did see that Fury bar there, and nothing was happening to it because we weren't attacking him with Pyro. This is the guy.
Mawika.
That's right. There was one that you actually need Pyro for. It doesn't make any sense, man. I mean, yeah, they make it make sense, but like Cryo Hydro bad because that depletes the second bar to get him.
Yeah, this boss frustrates me, but I kind of like it as well. Like as a boss design, like it's cool. It's definitely interesting, but it also is semi-nonsensical.
Into the 10% res state. But yeah, we need to get him out of that first mode. There's no other way. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Kanich's team, Jesus Christ. Looking at the Pyros and I'm like, they don't need to do a lot of damage.
Well,
it does need to be.
But you can't normal attack with Kanich, so that wouldn't work, right? Unless he's not doing the AFK strat for this one, which it makes sense.
Dia. And then Dia connects to Kanich's team. That was my favorite team until Versa came along, and now I just completely forgot about him. I'm so sorry, Kanich. Also cool that this team doesn't need a ton of gauge.
Oh, if you got Emily as well, you're fine. It's fine.
Oh no, I
does
just
not
tapped
matter.
it. Okay, whatever.
Emily is such a good unit for that boss, dude. It is wild.
Cooldown, but that was annoying. Okay, E, please. Why is this going so much worse? like
RNG,
this
bro.
one's only half dead.
I guess.
We're already down to a minute.
Yeah,
I know I can do this
crazy.
floor in under 2 minutes.
Yeah, because you did it before.
See if I can kill the Fire Dragon statue in a minute or so. Imagine we do it in those 20 seconds.
I think it's entirely possible if the Kanich build is good.
His bar is already full. Let me see here.
Okay, never mind.
Well,
No,
if we could,
it's not doable there.
That would be optimal. Yeah, actually, that was even close. That might be one of the best teams for this Abyss.
It is 100%. It's also one of the best teams for the new endgame Stygian Onslaught as well. 100%.
I know the Papillas are very weak to burning as well.
Yep.
What the hell am I doing? The better question is why.
You don't have to restart when you move like that. I think that's fine.
Actually.
But
why are
hey,
you guys
challenge
walking
is challenge.
so slow though? Mawika's E is definitely not hitting them when they're that far away. That's probably why one of them was like dead before the other one.
Yes.
It would definitely be important.
The auto grouping is very tough, even when you stay like so far away from the enemy, because it's ranged, of course. It'd be better to stand on the other side, I guess. But yeah, it just is what it is.
Make sure we can try and keep the shield as long as possible, because then we won't get maybe knocked back. Look at this one. Look at her. She's just standing back there and
the other one is
full
just
health.
Chilling, bro.
This is so stupid, man. I mean, I guess Farina's pets are like single target as well, but
yeah,
since we're not getting any damage, okay, she finally.
Why did she take a whole last minute to get there? That's crazy, bro.
It's too late though. Maybe. I think if we have like 45 seconds, that might work. Oh, that's a good idea if we fail this. Actually. I'll show you guys next time.
Maybe Kazu so you can E. But then you need to normal attack as well,
I
actually.
never tell you if I can actually get through the boss in these 35 seconds I will have, I guess. All right, we got to lock in. 15 seconds left. That is enough time to get him back on the field, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, hurry.
Wait.
E.
Nah, not enough damage.
What? Wait,
not enough.
Why did they do no damage?
No crit. Did
it not critical? Are you serious?
If
that critical.
Nah, I don't.
If that critical, it would have worked. Here's the plan. Okay.
That was close.
Okay. Press E.
Mother Archon team. Bro, Baiju's here.
Hold
it's
E.
It's not an Archon team.
Swap off. We are much closer now. And,
that is smart.
Just pray we don't die because like we're actually in the middle of all the enemies now. That's not cheating at all.
No,
I didn't
it's
use
not.
the direction keys. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do it again. Okay, well, they're actually kind of close now. I don't think we even needed to optimize it, though. Like, we were so close. If we didn't get unlucky with the non-crit from Kanich, like, that would have been fine.
I think he's got it on this one.
Look at that. My strategy really worked out. We have like a minute
easy.
20. Strategy, right, guys? Oh, my God. All right, we can...
Obviously, you can't do AFK on both sides. I don't think there's the characters for this boss to just do AFK. Very curious about, like, floor 2 and 3, though. Chamber 2 and 3.
As long as we don't die, we should be fine. Oh, bro is already stunned.
Yeah,
so
no,
weird.
you're fine.
It feels like he's taking less damage when he's stunned, but whatever.
No, definitely
we got
not.
it. Character elemental skill damage. That's
all right. Let's check
nice.
this one.
All right, so we're just gonna play this one by ear because it's the first time I'm doing it. We're just going to start with getting everyone's stuff as usual again, and then I think honestly we'll go and do the E trick.
Yeah,
it didn't work that well because there's a pillar block.
Yeah, the pillar blocking you. You kind of cop block yourself there.
Us.
Might have to do that first.
It's fine. They're close enough, I think. All right, now we just wait for Baiju's E.
Perpetual This, oh dude, this is gonna fucking suck ass. Because this boss can randomly, like, pick which minion when it goes into its downtime that it's going to select. And if it picks one that's far away, the minions just ain't going to go to it.
Another shield as well.
Oh, no.
God. This is not going to work, dude.
Yeah.
Let's get a little closer.
I don't know if this will work, dude.
This is going to work. Oh, no, oh, no, the laser.
The fact that you're taking, like, no damage, though, is
hot, dude.
Crazy, bro. Like, barely any damage.
No, stop it, please. Why does it go so long?
That is crazy.
Or he's going to spawn one real one, and I'm just going to have to get lucky.
Oh, you did get lucky.
It's behind me. I can see it.
Oh my God, he did get lucky.
Maybe I got lucky.
That's oh, wait.
The camera moved by itself. Oh, he is stunned. He is stunned. He is stunned.
No way, dude.
Oh my God. I hate this so much. I hate this challenge.
Yeah, this is a ridiculous challenge.
I can't do anything.
It's always fun to push the boundaries of the game, though.
He's taking damage, though.
I think he's got this, dude. Yeah, I think he can do this.
Big surprise.
It's gonna get its shield back for sure.
Please do something.
I think this is enough damage
to the shield back.
Get it decently.
What does that mean?
It doesn't really mean anything. You can still kill it. It's just gonna start attacking and moving now.
Oh man, we only have 54 seconds.
Yeah, second half.
Please, guys, please kill him, please.
Please. Hey, nice.
It's possible. We have to be completely aggressive. There is absolutely no room. In fact, we're not even going to do his E until... Yes, we can do that.
Bro, this... Okay. Wait, he's got this, dude.
One more rotation in us. One more enemy, I believe.
He's got this, I think.
Okay, I think that could work. 20 seconds.
I think he can do it in this floor, bro.
Oh, I didn't do Benny. I actually don't care.
It's dead. It's dead as hell. Wow.
No, please do damage. Please do damage.
You're fine.
Please do damage.
Absolutely fine.
Yes, we got it.
That is crazy,
I think we got super lucky with the first boss, though.
Very lucky with the minion.
Because it spawns like right behind us, and they just auto-targeted it. I don't know if the off-field stuff just naturally auto-targets the real one. If not, we got massively lucky. Another elemental skill damage plus 20. Yeah, we got it.
Yeah, this abyss is created for this challenge. That's crazy, dude.
And I think we're actually going to start with Baiju this time to get a heal off instantly.
All right, there's no way it works on this one, right?
And then go ahead and get Zhongli.
There's only 2 enemies
here, There's really nothing to do for the Ruin Guard right now. I am just hoping we can survive his like laser attack when he does it. We do have Zhongli.
Off-field Mawika kind of goes brazy. Goddamn.
Well, let's get a fresh one for that clap there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very nice.
The laser attack. Not as bad as I remember, honestly. He's almost gone. There's only one enemy, but I think it... Oh, God, it's the other enemy? Oh, no, that's not a boss. That's just an elite.
Oh, no.
But it's still going to be really annoying.
Oh, it's got the shield, too, though.
Actually, or will it be? Because he's just going to steal our energy, right? Oh, wait.
Well, only if you're in the circle, but yes, he will just steal the...
Come on, move.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
There we go. Maybe we shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
What can we do with E with her? Okay, now we're just like throwing. We got rid of his electro shield.
A little bit of time waste there.
We are making good time though. This is the last enemy, right? So if nothing like horrible.
But Chamber 3 was like Magu Kenki and something else, right? So that's going to be very tough because Magu Kenki has a lot of health intervals where he just goes fucking invincible.
Should have nearly half time for the other side.
And the timer keeps going.
Okay, this is the Papilla, but like I said, burning should be like amazing for him. Although I don't think he was even necessary right now, and we're not going to even do his E until now. Boom.
Big
burning
damage.
Is so
big
OP
damage.
For this thing. Like,
pretty sure Magu Kenki's here as well.
Did you see how fast that was?
That was very quick. Jesus.
It's done.
It wasn't?
Why was the first chamber so... Well, I guess because I didn't know how the boss worked.
I misread. I thought I saw Magu Kenki.
Once we took the Kenichi team, it was fine. And I guess the...
Oh, it was floor 11. Oh, I must have just missed that part.
AFK team did do a pretty good job. The perpetual mechanical array, I'm surprised that worked first try. That's crazy to me. I did also start with my new setup with a shorter video.
That is crazy. Hey, GG, good challenge. I do think it is kind of insane that in the at the point of making this video, it was the hardest end game in the game that you can literally like absolutely destroy some of the hardest content by standing still and only using E skills. No normal attacks, no ultimates. That is wild. Albeit, hey, they're great builds, and yeah, it must have been a fun challenge. Try that on dire difficulty stinging. I'm kidding.